Hey, and welcome back to another video in the TNL Tips video series focused on quick tips that can help you out in your teaching, particularly if you're working in Canvas or in this case talking about Zoom, teaching online. So in this video, I'm going to give you a very quick introduction to Zoom, and I'll specifically walk you through a PDF I created for the ISSE instructors in the last summer of teaching here in 2021. I think it's pretty handy because it takes you through the various steps of signing up for Zoom and some of the key features that you might need. As I say, with any of these elements that we're working with technology, whether it's Canvas or Zoom, don't use everything. Don't overwhelm yourself with 1,000 features. If you can use 5 or 6 or 7 features very well, you're going to be way better in teaching your distance education class than if you're trying to use 20 different features and you're feeling not very comfortable or confident with all those features. So let's jump onto Zoom here and also this PDF to see how you might approach using Zoom in your class, particularly if you're new to Zoom. Okay, so for this Zoom primer, I'm going to primarily just talk about this one document, and this is called Zoom and Beyond Getting Started, and I created this very specifically for the ISSE folks, and they were interested in particular features. So what you'll notice on all these documents, and I will link to the actual PDF of this, is you can click on any number of things, and actually let's go ahead and download this here, and we'll zoom out a little bit because this will show you the actual hot links. So anything here you can click on. If you need to create your Zoom account, you click there and it takes you to the sign up sheet. So as you're going through this today, and it looks like every time I have to zoom back out, just make sure that if you're interested to click on any of these links and it'll take you to specific videos. So the first section here is signing up for Zoom, and then you want information about working with Canvas. All the topics are listed here. Click on those and it will immediately take you to that video in question. You can watch that video and get more information in that specific content area. We'll just go through this. So 3 is the syllabus website. So it'll take you to the resources I've created related to the syllabus as well as Canvas Commons resources that you can download. If you want the basics of creating a class from scratch, definitely recommend my tutorial teaching the basics and class creation starting from scratch. Zoom tutorials, quite a bit on Zoom here. So if you're interested in this, you would just want to click on any of these to learn about Zoom file deletion, the new features in Zoom. And I'll be doing another one of these coming up in fall 2021, just to keep you up to date on new Zoom features. And then here we get into Zoom specific features. So how do I share a screen? And what I did was I made a series of these cutout screenshots so that you see exactly what it should look like. Okay, when I share my screen, I'm looking for this and I'm looking for this. So it's very handy to have this. I also talk about some of the main features inside of a meeting that you might want to know about. Again, I encourage you to go through this. I'm not going through everything. This is more about sharing sound and getting high quality sound, a little bit about the different sources you can take advantage of in a screen share, such as part of your screen, an app, the whiteboard, the entire screen, an iPad via AirPlay, via a cable, a video, and so forth. Annotation, how that is done live, as well as the whiteboard. And the whiteboard and Annotate are very similar to one another. Also, this is how you get high quality audio, talking about stereoscopic audio and some other options here. If you're really interested in doing music in a live class, you definitely want the high quality audio. Could get into some bandwidth issues, but I think it should be okay since audio is not draining as much processing power as live video necessarily. This talks about cameras, background selection, microphones, your computer performance, which I just mentioned. This is really handy. So check that out on your app for Zoom because it'll show you in real time how much drain Zoom is taking on your system. A lot here about security, immersive view, how to do your Zoom updates inside of your app, and then a lengthy section on breakout rooms. A lot of you might want to do breakout rooms in your classes. How to schedule meetings, how to do meeting reports and download participant reports. And then we kind of go into other topics, graphic design and video for your classes, such as using Canva, Stream Deck, live streaming, macro and hotkeys, location video, archive video, sound and audio, value of video, and then a series of student topics representing our faculty here who participated in all the teaching talks. So plagiarism, students and empathy, FERPA. I really tried to combine in this handout for ISSE all of the key videos and sources that would really help you with your teaching. And so let me know if you like what's included. All the information about the DRC guide, I need to add Kelly's video here, and there's a typo that she did that was really good, so I will be sure to amend that. And then interactive approaches, talking about just my series on interactive approaches I did, prize wheels, quizzes and trivia, Canva graphics, and then all the other tools out there, the library, the research process, Proctorio, Labster, eLumen, Passport Gradebook, OER, and ZTC. And then lastly, something we all need is a little bit on self-care. So some of those workshops that we had. And then if you want more, you can click on the L2CC Teaching and Learning website here. And then this is just kind of a summary of quick tips. Basically with Zoom and Canvas, just use the features that you need because you don't want to overwhelm yourself too much, particularly if you're new to teaching for us or new to teaching in Canvas or on Zoom. So that is it. If you have other questions, of course, please reach out. Hopefully this and the other resources I've created for you are going to be helpful in your work here at the college. Okay, that's it today here, focused on this introduction to Zoom and how you might use it in your DE class. As usual, reach out if you have any questions or concerns about Canvas, Zoom, or any aspects of online teaching, and I'll be back with additional videos in this series shortly.